Well, I thought in the second half, we finally slowed down a little bit. It just kind of like the first exhibition game. I thought we were just so fast. We came out and guys are just too antsy, and so we kind of slowed down. I thought Isaiah Dennis was, that's why he's a senior. I thought he was terrific. We started in the second half last game, and we really pulled away. Starting the second half this game, and I thought he did a great job. At some point, I got to get smart enough to really maybe I should be starting him because he's just, he's been in the system, he understands it, but he kind of gives us a calming presence a little bit. So I don't know if that guy was here that asked me about the keys to the car. Well, I think Isaiah Dennis is trying to get those keys back because he's doing a great job. Man, y'all killing me on this, man. I know, man. Y'all own me on this stuff. You're right. I think he listened.
Absolutely. I want to give him his credit.
Yeah.
That being said, do you feel that there will be any added pressure for him to at least average 2 a game?
No. Again, our defense is based on position defense, and so one of the things we talked about yesterday in the day that I didn't think we did a good enough job tonight. We didn't challenge shots, and I thought we did a better job of challenging shots. And it showed they shot 21% from the line, 16% from 3-point line, and so we wanted to challenge shots. Friday, we just stood around and let guys just take shots. That's not how we play defense, and so I was really happy that we challenged. We were able to challenge shots.
Also, Coach, staying on the defensive topic, Isaiah Dennis,
Yeah.
he had 7 steals. That's incredible hustle defensively. Can we look for him to continue, his pickpocket play on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, that's what Isaiah's been. I mean, when the game that we won in the NCAA tournament, a couple years ago, started with Isaiah Dennis on the floor and that press. When we press, he really gets after guys, and so he just has a knack of getting steals and deflections, and he plays to his strength in that regard. So, he was a big part of that. So we need him to continue that.
Coach, you still played around with that starting lineup.
Yeah.
Have you figured the starting lineup out?
Absolutely not. No, not yet. We're just, we keep tweaking and saying, again, that's what exhibitions are for. The lineup we started tonight, I guarantee we won't start on Friday. I would like to, by the time we get to Auburn, kind of get in a set lineup. I got a pretty good idea, but we'll just see. I mean, Isaiah Dennis is kind of making a push for that right now, so we'll see. But right now, everything is for Friday and get ready for Friday. We got a good NAI team coming in here, and we got to defend them, and then we got to go on the road and go play a good Auburn team on a week from today.
Coach, with 2 games under Marcus's belt, how do you think he's coming so far?
He's getting there. Again, you could tell the guy's talented because I didn't think he was very good, but then he says, okay, Coach, I got 13 points and 5 rebounds and 2 steals, for a freshman. He's just so talented. He has no idea about our system right now. He doesn't have any idea about defense right now. He's just playing on straight talent. And so at some point that catches up, but right now, we just, we're trying to coax him around slowly, but he's a good player. He makes things happen, and when he gets locked in, and he's going to be a really good player. So we just still got to coach him up. That's what we're here for. My job is to make sure we keep coaching him, and we're going to coach him hard. You know that. But he's going to be a great player for us over with.
I know you said that everybody will be ready to go by Friday.
Yeah.
But what happened with Justin on that play after the block?
Yeah, Justin's a hypochondriac. No, I'm just he's always hurt. No, he hurt his leg, and again, same thing. In those games, he could have came back in the game, but no, we're not going to do that. Again, I want everybody healthy for this weekend, and when everything counts, and so that's the most important thing. So we'll make sure we get healthy, take a day off tomorrow, come back at it Wednesday, and get ourselves ready for Friday night.
So Friday, you guys do it for real.
Yeah.
From what you've seen tonight, but what would this team need to improve on to start winning out?
We're a really good 3-point shooting team. It just didn't show. We got to start making shots, and I think we're missing shots because we're shooting them so fast. I thought we settled down a little bit in the second half, but we got to, we're a really good shooting team, and so we got to make shots. But when we don't, then you go and you play your defense, and that's what our defense did tonight. You hold them 21%. I think Friday, they were at 28%, and so again, it shows that our defense can be there. We just got to. The one thing that's alarming to me right now, turnovers. We got to take care of the ball. We had 16 and 18, and that's just an indication we're playing way too fast. We want to play with pace, but we want to play smart. We're a little bit out of control, and so we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Do you think Jeremy's kind of ready, gotten into that rhythm yet? It seemed like he got kind of frustrated after that missed number 10 he picked up with fouls in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think Jeremy's the one, especially early beginning of games, he's not letting the game come to him. He's pressing too much. When you're a senior, you want to he knows he's got a good team, and he's just pressing. I thought in the second half he was a lot better. He relaxed a little bit, let the game come to him. He's, hit the jump shot and got inside and scored. That's what he's got to do. He just got to let it come to him, and he doesn't need to force the ball early.
Any other questions for Coach?
It seemed like everybody was
the entire sports arena was rooting for Carter to not punch at the end of the game. When you see a guy like Carter or Jaylen Brown or anyone like that get into the game late, are you rooting for them as much as the fans and the fans are rooting for them?
No, I coach him as just if they're playing 30 minutes a game. I want him to play the right way. You know, Carter's he's been in this program. He's an important part of what we do, and so I want him to play the right way. You know, and so he knows that when we have film session tomorrow, he gave up a 3, and so I'm gonna be talking more about him giving up the 3 than making the 3, and so he knows that. But Carter's part of our basketball family, and we want him to have success, but we want him to play the right way also.
What are the chances that DeMarcus becomes one of the few freshmen that you start?
I don't know. That's up to DeMarcus. He's got to figure out the system. You know, we didn't start him the other night, but we started him today just to see how we respond, and so we'll see. You know, again, you know, whether you're a freshman, a sophomore, you know, if you're 8 years old and you're ready to play, you're ready to play. But he's got to show me he's ready to play. So.
Can you talk about Devin Mitchell? He got a lot more news tonight.
Yeah.
And, how impressed are you with coming up?
I think Devin is starting to get the rust off. You know, I thought he played well in the first game, and first exhibition game, he played even better today, especially defensively. He's starting to get that rust off, starting to handle the ball, go to the basket a little bit. He's still trying to figure out defensively a little bit, but Devin's a good player, and so again, you know, as you see, you keep bringing up, we have a lot of weapons. You know, if you got an off night, we got a lot of guys. You know, we got 10 guys that we feel like we can play and at any time and anywhere. So if one guy he doesn't have it going, the next one will. You know, and Malik didn't even play tonight. You know, Austin didn't play tonight, so you know, we feel like we got a lot of depth.
Do you anticipate a lot more scoring this year, both exhibitions over 90 points?
Yeah. We got better players. You know, I got rid of my assistants and I started doing all the recruiting, so we got better. No, I'm just playing. No, we got good players. You know, we really struggled in the backcourt last year. You know, and that's something that's been a strength of ours at Georgia State. You know, with RJ and Ryan Harrell, we've had great guards. We're back to that again. We got great guards. We got 4 or 5 guards that can really, really play. And so when they fight in practice because they want playing time, and so that's why you see the numbers. That's why we'll be able to score the ball. We only made 4 threes and scored 97 points. You know, and so that shows you this group can really score.
Coach, we put up 97 points on the board. That's tremendous. But we left some points on the board as well.
Yeah.
We only shot 62% from the free throw line.
Yeah.
With the regular season game coming up on Friday, how do you get your team mentally prepared to knock down those free throw shots?
Yeah, you know, we got to get better at it. And really, if you look at our 2 5s, Jordan Sessions 1 of 4, and Willie was 0 of 4. So they're 1 of 8. Our 2 centers. And so if you take the 1 of 8 out, you got a pretty good percent. So you know, our centers got to do a better job. They got to make free throws. You know, at the end of the day, they got to make them. But it's hard for me to go yell at him when he brings you 19 points and 18 rebounds. It's really hard. You know, I'll take a few missed free throws. You give me 19 rebounds, man, I'm okay with that. I mean, you know, when we get in close games, we'll probably pull him out, you know, because teams may want to foul him. But 19 rebounds, I was just like, okay, I'm sorry, Willie, I'm not going to yell too long. It's okay.